Good evening, friends. Namaste. This is Amit Sharma once again, and I hope you all are doing fine. So, as we already started our small YouTube channel to discuss the Maritime ICT with all of you and to make you aware with the challenges and different aspects of the maritime information and information technology enabled communication systems. So, first, I would like you to understand what is Maritime ICT exactly and how this, how this IT is different than the regular or the usual IT. So, let's try to understand what actually is the Maritime IT. IT, sometimes people consider like IT must remain the same if it is on the shore or even if it is on the ship. But there are certain differences which makes Maritime IT is a bit more challenging field in terms of infrastructure, in terms of software deployment or systems deployment or like implementation of different systems. It is a bit more challenging. Like for example, if you are setting up an IT infrastructure around a shore-based company or a land-based office, then you might be having a lot of options whenever you are buying hardware, whenever you are buying systems. You are having a lot of options. You can use any kind of any kind of switch. You can buy routers from any manufacturer. You can buy computers from any manufacturers. You can do cabling with any brand of cable which you like. In many or even in most of the cases, if it is something regarding some SME or some like small company, you can even consider the budget options. But when it comes to the Maritime IT, when it comes to the ship, then you need to be very careful about the hardware, about the brands, about the standards of hardware and equipment actually which you are going to deploy, because marine specific environment is a bit challenging. As I already mentioned, it bases different factors, like it could be it could be exposed to the extreme temperature ranges. Like in the ships, sometimes ships are sailing around a region where the temperature might be going up to like 50 degrees centigrade or even more than 50 degrees centigrade, especially around the Gulf region. Sometimes ship might be going to a region or an area or a locality or a vicinity where the temperature might be dropping somewhere around minus 25 degrees centigrades. So the ship-based system or the maritime systems must be specifically approved or certified for the maritime usage. So that is just one thing which makes Maritime IT a bit different than the shore-based IT or a regular IT. So this is just one thing. Another different reasons or another differences which we can discuss about easily is like if something goes wrong whenever you are planning some IT related systems on the shore, something goes wrong, you can definitely go to the market at any point of time, or you can call any consultant, or you can call any specialist or technician so that they can come to your place and they can like suggest you, they can make some alterations, they can make some new things setting up, and you can rectify your design, your hardware systems, your infrastructure, your network topology or anything at any point of time. But this is typically not possible on ships, because ships, at many point of times, ships schedule of the ships, their port rotation, their port routine might be varying. It could not be a fixed routine. You might not be knowing when the ship is visiting or when the ship is calling the next port of call, or even if the next port of call is convenient, because of many ports around the world, there is not, this is not easily possible to send a technician. There are a lot of paper formalities involved to get one person from the outside world to the ship just to perform one job related to IT. So this is another consideration whenever you are talking about the Maritime IT. So the first thing is the standardization. Second thing is about the changes, or like visiting the visit of the technician or the engineer to make some changes, or even for a simple replacement it is not at all possible always to send a technician or an engineer very easily to the ship. So these are a few factors, and there are some other more important or complicated or complex factors as well. So thank you so much. Be with me, stay tuned with me, and keep learning, keep growing. Once again, namaste. Thank you.